Hollywood Insiders. Today's feature: the most brutal transformation in Marvel history. Watch Johnny Blaze transform into the spirit of vengeance in this iconic, painful Ghost Rider scene. Nicolas Cage as Ghost Rider deliver one of the most gruesome and unforgivable transformation ever shown in Marvel movies. This scene showcased the raw, painful transformation as his skin is destroyed and his body burned, showcasing the dark side of Marvel anti-heroes. So welcome once again. I'd like to welcome you back to another episode of Hollywood Insiders. And today's feature will be Nicolas Cage in Ghost Riders. So sit back, relax, enjoy this small presentation and review of Ghost Riders. And afterwards I'll come back and give you my commentary.
Hollywood lead SUV.
The Hollywood Insiders break down the most brutal transformation. The scene where Johnny Blaze first transformed is widely cited as the film's peak. The visual of skin melting off a human face to reveal a flaming skull was groundbreaking for its time. To ground this in reality, the production actually used a 3D X-ray scan of Nicolas Cage's own skull to ensure the skeleton structure matched his facial movements perfectly. The Cage-ness factor. Cage didn't just play Johnny Blaze. He reinvented himself with novel. He insisted on weird character traits like eating jelly beans from a martini glass and watching videos of monkeys doing karate to show bizarre fractals of psychics. He also pushed for practical fire effects and wore voodoo style makeup on set to stay in character. Stylized production. Despite a clunky script, the film aesthetic is described as straight boy camp. The Hell Cycle design in the iconic ride of Vengeance alongside Sam Elliott, a Western Ghost Rider, remains fans' favorite. Highlights that stands up better than the narrative itself. The chrome hearts detail for fashion-forward insiders. Johnny's iconic biker look wasn't off the rack. He wore custom chrome hearts gear, including a $10,000 leather jacket and a $6,000 patch pants designed specifically for the movie. Critics versus fan sentiment. Acting. Cage is eccentric. Bentley is hamming it up, polarizing the Red's visual transformation. Hellcat are astounding even today. For Hollywood Insiders today, the 2007 Ghost Rider is a quintessential case study in so bad it's good cinema. While critics initially trashed it, the film has aged into a cult classic, significantly because of the brutal transformation and Nicolas Cage essential creative choice. The Hollywood Insiders breakdown the most brutal transformation. The scene where Johnny Blaze first transformed as a rider cited as the film peaks. The making of Ghost Rider Spirit of Adventure 2012 is often described as a chaotic soft reboot that traded a polished Hollywood budget for grimy, high-octane madness. the console directorial shift. Sonny replaced the original director with the duo Neverland/Tater, famous for their Crank films. They brought a guerrilla style of filmmaking that completely changed the production vibe. Their fine cinematographics. The director personally filmed stunts while throwing rollerblades and hanging off wires of the back of a motorcycle at high speeds to get critics shots. Budget cuts. The sequence budget was slashed to roughly $57 million, nearly half of the original $110 million. This to a trasher, a gritty look, and felt more like an NB movie than a Marvel blockbuster. Nicolas Cage took his method to an screen for this sequence, using the technique he called no bio. I don't know how to pronounce that, boy, I tell you. This channel a literally demon. The look on set, Cage painted his face with white and black Byron Eddie voodoo makeover and screwed and sewed ancient Egyptian amulets into his costume to attract ghosts and feel more supernatural. Total silence. He refused to speak to his co-star while in his Ghost Rider's gear to maintain a sense of terror. This was so intense that some crew members reportedly generally intimidated by him. Design overhaul, cherished versus clean. The most visible change was the rider's physical appearance. The bunny's skull. In this movie, the skull was clean white. For the sequence, the director wanted it to look like it was actively melting. They gave him a black charred skull and bloody leather jacket that appears to be constantly boiling from the heat. Blue flames. The film experimented with blue flame during a public transformation to signify a shift from a spirit of vengeance to a spirit of justice. Availability for overall, Hollywood Insider viewed this as a visual dazzling ride that succeeded when it's embraced its rock and roll monster movie and fails when it tries to be a serious superhero epic. Nicolas Cage's decision to walk away from the Ghost Rider franchise was fueled by both personal creativity boundaries and a logistical shift of the character's rights. While the ship has sailed, creativity satisfaction. Cage has stated in multiple interviews that he has done what I had to do with the part and didn't feel there was more to explore within that specific version of Johnny Blaze. Desire for an R rating. A major sticking point for Cage was the ratings. He has frequently eliminated that the studio, Sony, was not brave enough to make an rated movie, which he felt was necessary to properly capture the characters of dark horror groups. Critical burnout following the poor critical reception of Spirit of Vengeance. Cage noted that the negative press and lukewarm audience reaction made it clear that it was time to move on to other projects. Rights revision. In 2013, the film right for Ghost Riders reportedly reverted from Sony's back to Marvel Studios. This effectively ended Sony's plan for a Ghost Rider 3 and closed the chapter on Cage's original alteration. The recent Deadpool or Wolverine connection. Surprisingly, Cage nearly returned to the leather jacket recently scrapped cameo. Ryan Reynolds confirmed that he had conversation with Cage about appearing as Ghost Rider in Deadpool and Wolverine 2024. The reason for absence, while the specific reason for the deal falling through aren't fully public, industry rumors suggest budgetary constraints of Cage's busy schedule, which include his up-and-coming Spider-Man Nimrod series, played a role. Future outlook. Currently industry insider chatter is split on his future. Multiple burst rumors. High-profile scoopers suggest that Cage is in talks for a legacy return. The new writer go over what these kind of difficult, to say the least, to really get my stance on it, and it was kind of difficult trying to analyze and go over what these other analysts and reviews thought of this particular movie. But anytime you have Nicolas Cage playing in a movie, you pretty much have a pretty good movie. This guy's been around a long time. He's about as old as I am. So he's always on point whenever he played in a movie. So whenever you hear that name, Nicolas Cage, it is definitely a movie worth going to see. And so that's going to do it for this review of Ghost Riders. Again, this is Hollywood Insiders, and I'm your host, John Shaft. And we ask if you would to support the channel simply by liking, sharing, and subscribing. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you will know when we are doing a upload. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.